guys, it's Dani from Dani the Horse Girl, and today's horse story is on Bear. So let's go.
So guys, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest horse stories.
Okay, so today's horse story is on Bear. He is Tovah from Bristol Horsemanship's horse. And so...
He's a pony.
Yeah, he's a pony, not a horse.
He's not a horse.
But... whatever. Okay, so his birthday is May 5th, 2004. He is a Welsh pony cross and he is 15 years old.
Bear's a little sweetheart.
He is.
Look at this forelock goals, okay? So the very end of his forelock goes right to here. Actually, no, that one's dead. So it goes right to here. That's total forelock goals, man.
Same with his mane and his tail too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my favorite thing about Bear is how sweet he is and like how pretty he is too. He's like, I say that on every horse, but he's so pretty.
He does have a really good personality too, and he'll just like follow anybody around. He's like, oh, look it, love me.
And his forelock goals.
My favorite thing about Bear is all the lessons that he taught Dani, because he really helped her to become a better rider, I think. She had to really pay attention when she was riding Bear, because he used to have a habit of just stopping and letting out a little excited buck, not trying to be mean. He would just be excited, and then he tries to kick at other horses sometimes he used to try and kick at other horses sometimes. And that really taught Dani to pay attention when she was riding, and he was a good little lesson horse for her. Mm-hmm. Bear can be credited for a lot of Dani's riding skills. So, he's a good little pony, but he doesn't really do any of that stuff anymore.
No. Tovah took him to a clinic, 2 clinics.
Yeah.
2 clinics this year.
And he did really well.
Yeah, he did really good. First one, he laid down on her. Okay, so my favorite stories with him was over this winter. I was riding him bareback. So I tried to get on him from the ground and I accidentally squeezed his flanks and he bucked and I fell off him. So that was pretty funny.
Again, that's another lesson. You know.
All horses teach lessons.
Okay, my favorite story with Bear, Dani went to a overnight horseback event that's local in our area with Bear, with Brandy and the crew, but I didn't go with her. So I thought that was kind of a big deal. She went and took a horse and was responsible for the horse while she was there, and she did a great job. So it was kind of like a big deal for me, probably a bigger deal for me as her mom than for her as a kid, because, you know, Dani does something with the horses and I'm usually there. So that was kind of a big deal for me to be able to just kind of let her go. And then, that was kind of really the start of Dani, like, getting herself ready to go ride and for shows and things like that. That kind of was the start of all of that. So he's been a pony that I've really seen Dani grow with as a rider. So that's been my favorite story with Bear. He's a really comical little pony.
He is.
He's a good boy.
Okay, so a Tovah and Bear story, that's pretty funny. So we were at a clinic over the summer and Bear decided to lay down while Tovah was riding. Well, like we were standing, and he decided to lay down, and so it was pretty funny. Yeah,
it was pretty comical because we were all just sitting there listening to the clinician, and you know, Tovah's little and Bear has a short. I just poked you in the nose. I'm sorry. And Bear, he was like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna lay down and roll. He laid down. Tovah was fine. She did all the right things. She jumped off right away, and you know, everything went well. and he wasn't doing it again to be mean or anything. He was just like, well, we're just standing here, so I'm gonna roll.
So one year I did bring him to a fair, and so
You did speed events?
yeah, I did speed events with him, and that's it. And it was super fun.
I don't think you just brought him to one. Either way,
I brought him to fair.
yeah. Brought him to fairs and did all the speed events with him. And just to help get him ready for, Brandy had asked Danny to do that, just to help get him ready for Tovah, for when Tovah could start riding him. So yeah, you did, because not this year's fairs, but the year before, Tovah rode him in all the ground classes, and then you rode him in the classes too.
I don't remember. Okay, so currently he's being used as a lesson horse, and obviously Tovah's riding him. And I don't know what Brandy's planning on for the future.
I'm pretty sure he'll just probably stay here.
Yeah.
He is really special to Brandy. She likes this pony a lot, and so does Tovah. Tovah loves her little berry boy, as she calls him. It's really cute. She's like, my berry boy.
Oh, and Tovah, before he drank out of his water bucket at a clinic, Tovah was thirsty. She had her water bottle, but she decided to drink out of his water bucket, and then she gave him water from her water bottle.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
She also flossed her teeth with his main ones. That was a good one. Kids and ponies, man, it's the best thing. If you are a kid, beg your parents for a pony.
So guys, that was my horse stories for this week. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Check out my Instagram _anywhere, and make sure to check out the Dani Horse Instagram. So next week's horse stories is on Snickers. So see you guys next time.
Bye. We're doing a horse story on, I gotta stop saying so. Somebody actually commented how often we say so, and then like we went back and counted, and it was a lot.
Okay. Okay. So I can't not say so.
I know, it's terrible.
Okay.
So,
Wait, what's the next part?
um,
Okay, so we are. Okay.
we are.
So. Okay, so we are doing a